And I think we're back. See, I said I'd be back. I know before it was always kind of iffy whether I would be back. Oh, you know what that is? Is YouTube gonna strike me down for this? I mean, I was the piano player on it, right? Let's see. Haven't done that in a while. Ooh, I haven't done that. Where's my piano? Where's my piano for that? If I'm gonna play that, I need to play that on this. Let's see. How did I do it? I don't remember how I played that. And once again, I need a chat. I need chat. Okay, hold on. I think I know how to do this now. Pull this over here. I'm going to cheat, and I'm just going to use YouTube. Still getting over that cold. Where? Oh, yeah. Shout out to Daily Chill Out again for the beautiful fireplace ambience. That's going to make it look like it's cozier than it actually is. You know what was funny? Earlier I was trying to set up the illusion that it was raining outside, and every now and then you're going to see lightning flash behind the dividers, and well, that's a TV screen. I was trying to make it look like it's a window and it's raining outside. And I was like, it's the driest place, that's probably the driest place in Texas. We hardly ever get rain. It's the Rio Grande Valley. It's always hot. And, just recently it was cold. And, I get the stream set up and I'm like, I hear rain, I hear thunder. I'm like, I did not turn the volume up on the TV over there. And I go and I look out the room. Oh, double me. No double me. And oh, by the way, I fixed the audio so it's going to sound normal. It sounded normal here. Let me listen to myself. It's always hot. It is normal. Thank God. Okay, so I figured it out. And I think this is what's been plaguing me for years on the H6. I'll get back to the thunder and lightning story. But it was actually raining. And yeah, let's hop back to that. Yeah, it was actually raining outside, even though I was like, let's get the illusion that there's a thunderstorm outside these dividers. And these dividers are not straight. That's okay. You can almost see. Can you? What can you see? I'm going to tilt you just a little. What do you see? Where is it? What is it? What is it that you see? That should be better. I don't want you to see my unmade bed. I don't want you to... Or the other Coca-Cola cans that are sitting behind me on the other monitor stand. Well, anyway, yeah, it was actually raining. It was actually storming. The way that I wanted the TV to look, there we go. It looks like I fixed it. I'm kind of watching myself over there looking at chat. Thank you. If you drop in, thank you in advance. But that looks better. That looks kind of like what I'm going for. That right there. I need to get my Stream Deck back so I can switch camera angles. I'm using it at work. Stream Decks are actually really good for office jobs. Let's see if I can play this. But I think I played it down here. Seems so far away. Seems so far. Am I gonna get Curtis? Curtis, don't let the algorithm strike me down. Just tell him I was the piano player, okay? Tell him I was the piano player. I like that intro in Bigger Plans. I love that. That. The melodies, Kurt, you came up with were beautiful. Am I in F sharp minor? What am I in? No, I'm in A flat minor. I'm still working on this one. What am I? I'm cheating. You know, I'm gonna cheat. No, I do the next chord. And tritone sub in this key, which is I can almost play this. Like I said, I wasn't focusing on the mechanics earlier. I'm just focusing on getting the idea out this time around. So that idea, which is originally played in B flat minor, I'm playing currently in B flat minor, which you can see here if I play a little higher on the keyboard. It kind of it runs between parallel keys. So parallel key, B flat minor, to not. You know what? You know what? Yeah, it is parallel key. So B flat minor and B flat major, except right? Yeah, it would be. It would be. It would be. And then we go back to B flat minor. And then now we go to, I kind of hop back to B flat for a bit, but I throw in the A dominant 7 to pull us into D minor. Like that. Tritone sub. Here we go again. What did I do? Yeah. I believe... Is that what I did? That's it. Chromatic descent. Hop back to B flat minor. Except it's got strings, brass, and it sounds like it's out of a James Bond movie, which is the goal. That is the goal for this composition. Hopping back, let's take a listen, because I really like this sample. I'm going to unmute my video just to see how the audio is sounding. Except it's got strings, brass. Kind of sounds like it's out of a James Bond movie, which is the goal. Kind of sounds like I'm hearing it out. This composition, the music. Well, just let it go. I'm overthinking. Let's go. See, it tripped me up because now after playing it in B flat minor, B flat major, I'm now used to hearing it there when. Well, we need to pick the key. We need to transpose it back. Like I said, not focusing on mechanics. I am cheating. Let it be known. I am cheating today. That ought to bring it more to the right ear. I'm listening out of the H6, so I'm hearing exactly what you're hearing. So let's find it. This needs to be dropped down 1 semitone. Oh, 2 semitones. There it is. I love that. That's it. Oops. Now the focus is how do we continue this section? Boom, bum, 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 bum. I'm so glad the audio is working. There it is. Totally out of focus, that silly camera. Maybe we need to spend more time in B flat minor. I kind of like we're hinting. We already did that. We could always go there. We did. Or we could go... I think I already did that, though. I really think I already did that. Dun, 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 dun. Let's take a listen to what I did in Ableton at this part. And have a sip of Coke because I'm starting to get sleepy. My goodness. No, 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 no. Forgive me. Drinking in front of you like that. I kind of want to just hang on that, you know? Bring out the heaviness. Ha 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 ha. Transpose it again. Play it in the original key now. Even though now it's transposed. I mean, we could do that. We could travel a whole step down. I've done that before. Play the same idea, whole step down. And tritone sub to it. Except we need to tritone sub to A flat minor, which off the third, build a diminished seventh, raise it. Third, diminished seventh, raise. I like that. This right here, I'm sorry, distraction. It's like that's a hint of the whole tone scale, and then it just falls back into place. Where is it? Oops. Ah. Minor seventh, raise it. There it is. Maybe. I know I tried that once already. Once again, for the record, I am cheating. I'm transposing. Not for the mechanics, but I can do that there too. Like, I can, that scene. Probably better in the original, but it's this part, the... Kinda. Let's just get the ideas out. Keep the common tone. Leave the gun, take the cannolis. Oh, I think I found it. So... I thought I had it. There it is. I lost it. I play it down here. I had it there for a bit. Bum, bum, bum. Over the river and through the woods to grandmother's house we go, wherever it goes. Don't mind me, I'm fiddling. Noodling. Don't mind me. Scoot this way a little bit. I'm so tempted to repeat that, but I don't want to. By the way, I'm playing it now in the original way it's played. That's how it actually sounds in there. Now I'm cheating again, but I have no idea. I have no idea. Let's listen to the sample again. With the strings, with the brass. And to think I just had it. I think I just did it. I think I just nailed what it was. Oops. Let's go back from here. I think I got it though. I think it's boom. Bum, bum, da, 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 da. That kind of leaves the vibe, though. That kind of leaves the threatening boom, 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 boom. Repeat it in its normal key. I'm playing it now in the normal key. I'm playing A flat, but what is this? That's F sharp minor, I think. Yeah, it is. So I'm playing in G sharp minor, and then dropping it down to F sharp. That sounds pretty nice. Like this is G sharp minor. The part I'm stuck on. Because I did this whole journey and we're back to this. And I've got to change it up now somehow. Darn it. Key is that? Back to cheating, back to cheating, back to cheating. Oh. Dropping it down a whole step and, bringing up a different idea might be the way to go. That just sounds sinister. Listen to that. That's... I don't know. That's not sinister, though. Fuck. Crying out loud. Censorship. Censorship. Watch that bad language. We don't know if there's kids watching. Might show this to my son later, right? Don't think he's ever seen me play piano other than his little piano. That's sinister. Because that's what we want, right? We're on this bum, 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 bum. I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna go. Shoot. I really want this. This is it. We broke through. Don't know what I'm going to do yet, but broke through it. Boom, boom, boom. That's funky. But that's not what we're doing. Is that it? Is that what I'm doing? Back. I don't think that's... I don't know what I'm doing. And it's not because I'm cheating. I just don't know how to move it from where I've moved it. It's gone so many places. Beautiful places. Nah. Do I have the original idea in here that I played? I got rid of it. I had a sketch, and it came out to this. I had a sketch. I'm sorry, I heard like a noise. I was like, what the hell is that? Baby's okay. Baby's okay. Oh, it's the soda can. It's the soda dripping in the soda can. Okay. Cheating. I'm cheating. Let it be known I'm cheating, okay? Now that I've, I think it's time to return and establish the fact that this is in B flat minor. Excuse me, G sharp minor. I'm playing in B flat minor. Visually, to me, it's in B flat minor, but it's reality. It's in G sharp minor. Except for this little part. This breaks the scale. So let's ground it. Let's finally ground. I mean, we use a dominant chord, but then we switch. I mean, because it is called the affinity for the double agent, so that you never know which side this thing is on. Is it major? Is it minor? Is it B flat minor? Is it B flat major? Are we in C minor? Are we, like, it's all over the place. You can't trust the root of this piece. So now let's bring it home. It's like it's alone. It takes off the mask and it's like, my gosh, I'm tired, right? Like maybe it's, no. Maybe it's not that vibe. Maybe it's like double agent. I don't know. Let's figure it out. Let's figure it out. What is the character of this piece? I mean, this last part is very dark and brooding. Not this part. What if I introduce the minor sixth on the 4? That's sweet. Excuse me. I'm sorry. You're going to keep hearing that. You are going to keep hearing that. I think I'm more telling myself that. And then... You know what? Doom, doom, doom. Is that the one? Is that the one? That's the one. Not that. This one. So do 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 doom. Dun, 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 dun. Da 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 da. That's it. Da, da, da. Or, ha 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 ha. Oh. I mean, I've done this, but yeah, I've done this before, but it's beautiful. It's kind of like if you're programming drum. Now I don't do drums all that often, but it's like when there's that certain beat that it's just tried and true, and you know it's gonna serve the purpose of the full beat, and that's like, yeah, I've done it before, but add it. That's what that is. That is what this little part is. So we've done the bum 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 bum. Is that the one? That's the one. I already forgot it. We're not doing that. We're not gonna just go that dark and go, hey, I'm a good guy now. No, maybe I want to be the bad guy right now. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, play. You do that for me. I know what this melody is. I'm not going to tell you what this melody is because I don't want you to just hear, I heard something. I heard something. Maybe you heard it. Maybe you heard it earlier when I first did it. I'm not even going to tell you what I just heard in what my mind just told me that melody was. I'm going to keep voicing it this way. Man, you have a good idea. And then it's outside influences hopping into your brain and going, hey, that's a good melody. That's a good melody. And then you realize what that melody is. And it's just like, mm-mm. It's beautiful, though. Maybe I can rephrase it. Sorry. Boom, 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 boom. Whole thing again. Maybe it'll help if I listen to it again. This is a vicious cycle I'm stuck in right now. That. We're starting like that. But we need to get... that's it. That's it, though. I think we figured it out. Turn off brush mode. We got it. Just need to put the metronome on. I think that's it. We've been everywhere except back to the key of G sharp minor, and now we're back, and we're going to be bouncing between this G sharp, because it's voiced differently now. See if I can replicate it in G sharp minor. Pardon me, please pardon me. I'd like to throw that James Bond mystery chord in there again, which I think to do so I would need to go like again, but I've done it. I did it in the previous sample. Uh-oh. 4. I don't know. I don't know what the hell just happened there, but that's something. That's interesting. What is that? I ran out of ideas right there. I don't know. I don't know. I like this. But I can play it better. Didn't I just say earlier I wasn't going to focus on mechanics? Don't know what happened there. Sorry. Almost fell asleep playing that. Okay. Forgot the metronome. Again. I mean, that's cool, but that's not what I'm going for. I forgot. That happens to me quite a bit, actually. When I'm playing, I'll be doing something and then I'll forget. Much like real life. Excuse me, I'm sorry. It's nice. But in context with James Bond over here, it'll make sense. Okay. And that's where we'll pick up. I think... Stop thinking, right? You know what I just did? I was listening to my ear, and I jumped into physically playing G sharp minor, because my ear is it's transposed to G sharp minor. So I started playing, and I don't even know how I did it, but I started playing in G sharp minor. That's why it sounded, how do I describe it? It just sounded out there. When visually to me it looked right, because that's what my ears are hearing is G sharp minor, because I'm cheating. But let's go back. That's James Bond right there. Right bloody there. That's some Goldfinger. That's some Moonraker right there. Instead of going straight minor, turn that minor 4 into a major 7. That's it. That's the trick. We found it. We broke through. Just had to hammer through. And then I knock over my computer and destroy the SSD, destroy the hard drive. Oh, goodness. Good, I'm going to sneeze. Please forgive me. Excuse me. Mic test 1 2. Excuse me. Mic test 1 2. Mic test 1 2. Okay. I apologize. I'm going to be right back. To quote Ignacio from Nacho Libre, con permiso. I'm just gonna be right. You know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? I know what I'm gonna do. What is it? What is it? What is it? Okay. Okay, hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. Hold on. Hold on. I forgot how to use OBS, man. Shame on me. Shame on me. Just chill here for a bit. You just watch the fire. Okay? Watch the fire. And I'll be right back. I'm going to go wash my hands. All that. I'll be back. Okay, okay. Coming back in now. Coming back in. Okay, mic test. 1, 2. Mic test 1, 2. Thanks again to the wonderful what's the daily chill out. Thank you so much for the beautiful fireplace. Let's transition back. Okay. You know what I forgot to do? I really forgot to scale the fireplace to where it fills up your screen. I'm so sorry. There we go. Daily chill out. Thank you. Hope you can see me. Where is my YouTube thing? Okay. Yeah, okay, good. There we go. There we go. Okay, thank you, Daily Chill Out, for once again giving us some beautiful ambience. That's it. That melody that I was thinking about, gone. Gone. The one that like made me shake my head and was like, I don't want to do this anymore. Gone. That's some James Bond. Drink some Diet Coke. I'm getting sleepy. I'm getting really sleepy. Cook, thank you, man. Thank you. Going for that James Bond, John Barry sound for this one. I want to make a whole pack like that. Whoops. This one. Whoops. There it is. I'm cheating. Like I said, right now, just to get ideas out, I'm using the transpose button, but I can play in G sharp minor, so rest assured. Now I'm not cheating. But what's the other idea, right? We did this, and we had... What's the major chord there? What's the major chord? What's the major chord that goes there? But that's okay. I'll figure it out. Right now, I'm not really focusing on mechanics. I've been playing for... golly, a long time. I'm 30 now. But I've been maybe about 15, 16 years. Because I've been playing since I was about 15 or 16. One of the two, so about 15 years. But there was a long period in there where I was stagnant as far as the knowledge, the chord knowledge goes, because I stopped learning at diminished chords. I got to about that point, and I knew it was the next thing I needed to learn, but this was like pre-YouTube days. And I was like, I don't know how to go about learning diminished chords. The only diminished chord I really had heard at the time was this one, the one we all run into when we go. And I was like, I don't like that sound. I don't want to know what's up with those. And then not only that, I was intimidated by them. And so some years way later, and I'm talking recently, maybe about 2 years ago, I was like, okay, let me actually look this stuff up. And I discovered Barry Harris. And Barry Harris was, he showed me the diminished seventh chords. All I had ever heard was this, I think what they call a half diminish. I could be very wrong on that. But this isn't the full diminished chord. This is. It's called a diminished seventh chord. And, these things are gateways. These things are like the warp pipes in Mario. They can take you to so many different places. You can modify them in so many different ways. So if I had learned all that then, which was about 2 years into my playing, I could have already been here 2 years later. Who knows what I'd be sounding like currently at 15, 16 years of playing if I had just chased after diminished chords and diminished seventh chords, darn, I could have been a whole different, stronger Aaron Barber. But oh well, hey,
things happen the way they did. Dude, isn't he a genius? Barry Harris is a genius, man. I don't know hardly any of the things that he does. I know I started practicing this one. And I think he wants you to do that in minor thirds, right? Like following the diminished sevenths that... and then you would go into... I did it once. I did it a long time. Yeah, same way. YouTube University. And there's nothing wrong with that, man. We are in the information age, right? Isn't that what everybody says? And we need to take advantage of it. Because I don't know how I would have learned any of the stuff that I know now going by what I was learning back then, which was my brother's music theory papers. Well, even if you don't play, man, I still say sequencing, as long as you've got the knowledge. And even if you don't play, you can sequence. There's so many beautiful MIDI sequences out there, right? Like there's a lot of things, and even I get into sequencing. Maybe you were there. Oh, you know what? I'll show it again, because when I showed it last stream, and at least we broke through this little part. Last stream, which was earlier today, I showed this this sample that I made for Curtis. If you're here from Curtis King's channel, I made this for him a while back, and it sounds like something out of a Discovery Channel aquarium theme from the 80s. And a lot of this is sequenced because the ideas in my head, oftentimes I can't play them. I'm still a horrible player, right? Like technique, I was always more focused on the composition rather than the mechanics, like you see me doing here, cheating using the transpose button, like right here. Oh, man. Okay, let me turn on the piano. Oh, I think it's a Rhodes in this case that I was using. But anyway, it's going to be a piano here. But you hear the different mix on it? But, yeah, a lot of my ideas I can't play. Like, for instance, I'll just play this whole thing, and let me turn off the piano here. That way you can hear the composition. Like, there's going to be a lot of stuff in this synthesizer part, this lead, that I normally can't perform. Like that. That was sequenced, the arpeggios. So I will never, ever knock sequencing. Thank you. It's a pleasure. I'll give... Like that. I love that. I couldn't play that to save my life. I'd have to really work on it. But to hear the idea come to fruition through programming, if you got a program. Especially that, I can't play that. I can't play that to save my life. That's all sequenced. So if you've got a sequence, brother, sequence. There is nothing wrong with it. A lot of my ideas, like you see in the other sample, they start out as these... Oh. They start out as sketches, man. Thank you again. I'm glad you like the music. Thank you. This was... I don't think I knew I was going to do the 80s aquarium stuff over it. I just played and sketched. And this happened, I think came out, I don't know how many times it took to play. But this was one of those beautiful moments that I think just came together really fast. The hardest and longest part was the sequencing. But I knew it'd be worth it because the idea, like right here, I think this is that. Yeah, I definitely ran out, or not ran out of ideas, but I was like, just hold this chord and do something beautiful over it. I think that was the mentality there. Or maybe I knew what I was gonna do. I don't know. A lot of time I don't know. I don't plan. You can tell I was trying to get fancy, but I can't play like the way I wanted that synthesizer to go. I'm very chordy, right? I'll just play chords. Oh, but I love that. That's nice. But let's go back with it, with all of it. I'll never knock sequencing, because sheesh. Because I couldn't do that without sequencing. But you will. You'll get there. I'll tell you what, the palettes, I'm very much inspired by. Ooh, I love that. I love that. Thank you, Arturia, for those the Selena, right? Or ARP. Thanks to ARP. But the YouTube channel, Andre Navarro II, Andre Navarro 2, has a lot of soul music on there, and I have discovered so many textures that it's like I want to do that. That sounds like me. That sounds like I hear the playing and I go, I can play like that. Now I just need to layer similar instruments together. Like Alan Hackshaw is somebody I discovered through Andre Navarro 2's channel, and his channel recently came back up, and the soul music on there is amazing. You'll see a lot of guys say, I'm sampling this one, sampling this one, sampling. A lot of music producers listen to that, and they'll go to it for sample grabs. I'm going there for palette ideas, and a lot of it, that's kind of where Mandelbrot came from too, right? Like the thought process behind that was a lot of Rhodes synthesizers. Now I'm delving back more into John Barry, the composer for James Bond, because now I have those instruments. For me, it was super hard. I never really wanted to write with brass because I didn't really have good brass sounds. And at the time, a strong computer to really keep up. I'm not going to save anything. I don't want to touch that. I don't want to lose anything that's in that. What do we got? What do we got? It sounds super loud. What happened? What happened? I'm playing that track, each one of them as single notes. It ran out of memory. It couldn't hold the whole sample. It sounded wah wah. Bum bum. I hope you don't mind me adding timpani. I hope that's okay, because I think the timpani, it is a percussive instrument. It is a bass instrument, but the texture it adds. It is. It's Glory Days. It is a contact bank. I will show you. Well, you know what? Let me actually put my screen up. Where is OBS? OBS, where are you at? Here is OBS. I'm out of practice. Maybe if I do me and Ableton, does me and Ableton work? No. That's okay. That is okay. We are just gonna switch screens. Which one is it? Okay, nope. Hi, OBS. Hi, me. There we go. Yes. Now that. Oh, hey. Whoa, 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 whoa. I think. Look at that. Look at that. I'll stay down here in the corner. And we'll just bounce between these two. Okay, so now let me show you the contact bank that I'm using. It's Glory Days by. What are they called? What are they called? Shame on me for forgetting. But there it is. This one. I got contact. Oh no, you can't see it. You can't see it. This one. Who are the guys that do it? It's the same ones that I'm using for my strings. I'll pull that up too. The guys that made it, Metropolis Arc. Orchestral Tools. That's them. Shame on me. Should have these guys. So I have Metropolis Arc 1 and 2, and I've had those for a good bit, but I never really used them too much. There's the Berlin Orchestra. That's where I got the timpani from. I think I have a harp from Metropolis Arc 2, and I got these ones. But Glory Days, man, when I heard the trumpet in Glory Days, I was like, I have to get that because it sounds. Oh, look, I can play it. Where is it? Okay, let's. Like, where is it? Where is it? How do I do this? Where's the melody that I'm looking for? Where is it? I almost found it. There it is. The hustle. You can do the hustle with this trumpet. It is beautiful. But Glory Days has been essential to this sound. Now I love them too. Those timpanis. I did some timpani stuff in Chill Bites, and I was like, I knew it was a risk. I knew. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm getting over the flu. I knew it was a risk adding timpani just because it's a percussive instrument, and could have been. You know, I could have been reprimanded and been like, they could have been like, Aaron, you need to take that out. I knew it was a risk, and it's kind of a risk here, but it is so essential to the sound. Thank you, man. Thank you. And I'm gonna keep the timpani. I'm gonna keep the where is it? The pizzicato. Did I do pizzicato on this one? I did. Kind of backing up the timpani. And it's, since I played it differently, it's kind of got that swing to it. It's off. It's off. It's not doing the exact same thing. The timing's a bit nicer. Gives a nice effect. What's up with that? I'm gonna let it fly. That brass that just goes whack. Here we go. Let's see if this worked out. This piano track. I didn't record it in. Okay. Whoops. Back to the piano. Let's see. I think I'm going back to. Oops. This is the regular way. Like I said, I'm cheating. Like a Lord of the Rings? I don't know if I'm good enough to do that kind of thing. I don't know if I'm good enough to do a Lord of the Rings or John Williams. It's It's kind of like the way I feel about the Mr. Rogers style. It's John Williams, Johnny Costa. I don't know the composer's name who did Lord of the Rings, but it's a style that no, loop. Okay, good. The fireplace ambience is going to loop. It was going to start up a different one. And I don't know if the other one's royalty free. It's not a style I don't know if I can touch. I really do want to do cinematic. There was some things in Mandelbrot that it's like you can see I went the cinematic direction, but I think it was more of the Hans Zimmer direction rather than the John Williams or the guy who did Lord of the Rings. Just like I'm scared to touch the Johnny Costa, Mr. Rogers style of jazz. Beautiful stuff. The Johnny Costa is mechanics, and that's what gets me. It's the way he flies, the proficiency of his playing. I would really have to get on my practice game the way I used to, but I don't know if I could. But the cinematic style, man, definitely needs to happen. It definitely needs to happen. Right, just like me and Kurt when we talked about the Final Fantasy pack. He was like, dude, you need to do a Final Fantasy pack. And what we got most in Chill Bites from me was Chrono Trigger. There were a few Final Fantasy, but it's like I fell in love. Like I've always been in love with the Chrono Trigger soundtrack, and I went that direction with it. But there were like a few Final Fantasy 2 sounding stuff in there as well, but the cinematic needs to happen. Lord of the Rings needs to happen. John Williams needs to happen. John Williams, a lot of that's not John Williams. What would be the next one? Ascending, the same melody ascending up a minor third, minor third, minor third, minor third. Not John Williams. Hans Zimmer does that kind of thing too. Certain melody comes to mind. I don't know if I do it, am I gonna get copyright struck? I mean, like, what are copyright rules? 07, hell yeah. Once again, Nobuo Uematsu. He's one of those that I'm like, I'm scared to touch. Like, I was scared to touch the Chrono Trigger soundtrack. Shoot. I would play the Davy Jones theme. What I was going to play was the Davy Jones theme from Pirates of the Caribbean 2, Dead Man's Chest. And when it really gets into it, it does the melody in D minor, and then it goes to B minor. Bum, 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 bum. I'm not going to do it because I'm going to get copy struck. But then it goes, and then during the scene where it gets even more intense is it goes to G sharp minor. Hey, YouTube, I'm playing ninth chords, YouTube. Hans Zimmer didn't use ninth chords. We didn't do what you thought you heard, YouTube. I actually prepared, like, check this out. And you know what? The Halloween pack, I have one called Cinematic. It's the typical piano. That's always going to be there, that piano. And then I've got this. Check. I've got this pipe organ. For specifically... that sort of thing, right? Just because I mean, that's what Hans Zimmer did to me back in the day. Oh, and you know what? You brought up Final Fantasy VII. Do I still have it? I'm sure the sounds are still on here. I made a Final Fantasy VII, like the ones from that game, like the PlayStation era. I had one on here. Do I still have it? The sounds, I bet, are still on the Nord. Where is it at? Oh yeah, Slap Experts. If you go to Chill Bites has a lot of the Chrono Trigger stuff. I can open some of the projects that I did for. Let's save this, and I'll open up. We gotta find it. We gotta go dig. Let's see. Orchestral Soul, Soul Focus, Game Score. No, not Moon Grooves. I think I grabbed stuff from Moon Grooves. Where there it is, SNES sample pack. Here's all the ones from. Let's see if the stuff from Chill Bites still works. I don't know if it will. I even made some Metroid, Super Metroid stuff I don't think they ended up in. I don't think they ended up in Chill Bites. Some of them did. Prophecy. Ooh. You know what? This was when this time period. Now that I'm thinking about it, this was when I discovered Barry Harris, and I started applying what his teaching and applying his teaching. And Prophecy of the Fallen Star. It's got the Chrono Trigger sounds in it. Let's open that up, because this is when I had that. I don't think it's gonna work because I don't even think I have. I don't have those VSTs loaded. But let's see if the audio's there at least. There's the MIDI for it. Nah. Darn it, man. Okay, maybe I've got the audio files. Maybe I've got the files themselves, or did I upload them to Dropbox? Which Dropbox is not working right now. I need to reinstate my Dropbox. Shoot. I did Castlevania as well. If you look up Curtis King Dracula on YouTube, you're gonna hear part of the sample that I made with the Castlevania sounds. There were two, and one I gave to Kurt, and one I put on Chill Bites. And the one I put on Chill Bites, it was kind of a sequel to the one that I gave to Curtis, but the one I gave to Kurt was just bloody beautiful. Every pun intended, considering vampires and all that. For Cyrus, that one, I think that one ended up on Chill Bites. Fields of Time, I think also Kokiri's Purpose. That, you know what? If you go, let's see, Slap Experts. Where is that website? Kokiri's Purpose is actually the one you hear on the Slap Experts website. Let's see. How are we? Crossing my fingers. Yes. Oh. We'll be back. I'll be back. He put Arnold up there. I'll be back. We will be. That's what this is all for. I love that. I was just watching Terminator. By myself, not with my son. Where's chat? What's he saying? What are you saying? Where are you? Okay. At the moment, if you need to sleep, fam, you sleep. I feel you, man. That's why I'm chugging Diet Coke, is to keep the caffeine waking me up. I'm gonna install. Oh my goodness, I need to reinstall the Super Nintendo stuff, because there's a VST I got, and I just don't remember what it was called. What does this say? This Chip Synth. I have Chip Synth SFC. And there's Beat Timer. See, I need to reinstall Beat Timer. Not that I deleted them. This is an upgraded system, and I needed to add these to the SSD. I'm running on SSDs now with the VSTs. Oh, I tell you what, I'll give you the best way is listen to Kurt, right? Listen to Kurt's, which you already do. Let me pull up my what is that? What's a DistroKid? Let me pull up my DistroKid, and I'll tell you which ones I'm part of. and then just go listen to those. Tell people about me. I guess, you know, I don't know. Whatever you would do to support a musician, or I don't know. Just, hey, you showed up to the stream. That's support enough. That's support enough right there. You talked to me and all that. So that at gmail.com. I forgot my email. That enough, you showing love, you showing up, like that right there is support enough. So I mean, shoot, we talked. I didn't know I had two-factor authentication. Did they send me a message? They sent me a message, didn't they? We're gonna get this up. Where is this? Now you showed up, man. That's love. That's love enough. Oh my lord. I open up my email and then I'm getting like messages from Indeed.com and they're like, what's up with my Zoom? What's up with my Zoom? Oh yeah. I just registered to update the Zoom H6. I've been having trouble with that thing. Okay, here we go. Let's see. But if you listen to, you know what? DIY2. If you listen to DIY2 with Rufio and Bigger Plans, and I guess just recommend those to people. If you, I mean, shoot, I have no idea. No uploads found, but I'm on a lot of collabs, splits. Here we go. Right? No. I don't even know how to use DistroKid. Okay, My Music. If you listen to Wonderland, Curtis King, King's Theory, Why So Serious, The Lord's Work, I'm on Head Ass, Monroe, Pam Grier, Caísta. Is it? I'm pretty sure it's Caísta, but it says Caísta. I'm on the border, so I know how to Caísta. I know how to say those things. Stargazing, Curtis King, all Curtis King, right? Just 2020 champs, Celestial, Animal Style. I remember Animal Style, and of course the ones from DIY, Rufio, Bigger Plans. I was just playing Bigger Plans, but you know what? I'm kind of scared to play it once again because, like, is YouTube gonna nail me if I do the whole? Oh man, where's my piano? I love the, and that's what I was saying during the intro when I started this stream was I love the start, not the piano part specifically, but the melody, this melody. I love that. That Kurt came up with, man. That's Kurt, and I'm just, backing him up on. Before the voices come in, you'll hear at the start of Bigger Plans. They'll play it better than that. I love that. Okay, YouTube, don't destroy me. There's Bigger Plan, and that's, you know what? That's all of them. But if you go listen to Dracula, that one I'm on, and support Curtis streams, and you know what? It helps me. Shoot. You showed up. Where's my YouTube? How can I? Uh-oh. Well, yeah. When Slap Experts comes back up, the packs will be there. That's where all my stuff is. It's on Slap Experts. If I had my Dropbox open, I'd give you one. Like I'd give you, and then we had the free stuff too. I would give you the sample, and the samples had MIDI. It had all that. But my MIDI is so sloppy because I make a ton of mistakes. Like I said, I'm not so much technical. It's the music theory is where I'm like that's my strong suit. And I say that and I'm about to flub this up. Woo! But um, but I would say, yeah, like if you like what the music I make or the sounds I'm going for, subscribe to Andre Navarro 2, and you will love. You know what? Let me pull it up. Let me pull it up. Where is? Let me go to. I'll show you which one. You probably already found him. This right here. This guy right here. This channel is beautiful. Every now and then it goes out because he's posting records up, and then sometimes he'll get hit with no nudity. These soul albums, man. Sometimes they'll have nudity on them. He has amazing work posted up on this channel, and I would really, really recommend subscribing to him because that's where all of my inspiration's coming from. There you go. You're gonna have a lot of soul music to go and listen to, and that's where all of the inspirations come. Like the whole Solina, Rhodes, especially my work on Rhodes, right? Like I base almost like I go to his channel to find Rhodes inspirations, and he's got so many. The one that comes to my mind is oh no, YouTube don't. Is YouTube gonna kill me for just doing a melody? It's a pleasure, man. It's a pleasure. Shoot, it's like Kurt says. Well, Julia, is it Julia Childs? Is that the cook? Well, she gives all her recipes away. I'll give you all of my knowledge. I will tell you everything that I know. If I know how to explain it, I'll tell you. That channel's beautiful. But I think is it called This Is the Dream? But it's a play on, you know who else is good that I discovered from his channel? Yuji Ono. Like if you like Nobuo Uematsu, Yuji Ono sounds like he inspired Nobuo Uematsu. Oh, but you can still find Yuji Ono on YouTube. It's just the ones on Andre Navarro's channel got wiped. I think he said that he had to remove the entire Japanese playlist because there was a certain, I don't know if it was a record label or what, but they kept nuking his channel. And he went down for like a solid 3 months. And I'm telling you, that hurt. Like all of the stuff I downloaded, every time I hear one, especially if it has Rhodes, I'm like, download. When his channel went down, that was like, yeah, that made me sad. That broke my heart. And then now that it's all back, I mean, you see everybody in there. It's like, hey, dude, welcome back. It was the longest 3 months of our lives. Like, you'll see that. But he has beautiful stuff on his channel. But Yuji Ono, that guy is beautiful. And you'll hear the influences that he had, like, for instance, Final Fantasy VII. You'll hear the influences in Final Fantasy VII from Yuji Ono. I discovered another great Japanese fusion composer, Hiroyuki Namba. That guy also, he's got one called Solar Love. Hiroyuki Namba, Solar Love. I would attempt to touch it, but I don't think I can play it. But it's, oh my goodness. The guitar solo in Solar Love, the passion behind it. The vocals are beautiful. Speaking of vocals, I did one with vocals. Something, and let me know if this is something you think that you would sample. I'm an opera singer. Just before I got sick, and this is an opera. Like I didn't go the opera route. Maybe one day I will, because I'm always looking for new ideas to give to Slap Experts and give to Kurt, right? But this actually has vocal samples in it. Where'd it go? Oh, it freaked me out. I saw my YouTube hop and change over on the OBS side. But did it not save? Did it? No! Oh, that scared me. Here's what I did. I haven't listened to this in a while. I like my voice. There were some cool things that happened. I don't know. Just let me know if this is something you'd like to hear in a pack later on, me singing and all that. Where will we go? What will we find? You'll hear a lot of stuff like that on Andre's channel as well. What will we do? This right here. That came out nice. What will we feel? And will we heal? And then it just turns into me, what I normally do. You'll hear a lot of that. The vibraphone, the Rhodes, the piano mixed with voice. And a lot of those 70s soul records. And that's something I wanted to bring here. What did I do here? What did I do? Ooh! That could be cool. Like if I layered that and if I got harmony in it, that could be cool. That could be cool. Okay. I still have the cough. I still have the congestion. I'm not singing tonight. But that was cool. That's interesting. But this little thing right here. Not that part. This. Ooh. Yeah, ooh. The ooh vowel. I have a very pure ooh. When I hit it, that ooh vowel always sounds nice. I'm so sad I didn't get to show you the Chill Bite stuff. But if you go and listen to Kurt's, yeah, I have no idea how to mix. My stuff is horribly mixed. Like, I don't know anything about mix. I know panning. I know some volume control. Voice, it's so scary to think about bringing into the equation. And I usually play with the sound palette. You know, the EQ, I'll remove all the bass, most of it. Sometimes I keep a little bit of lower end just to have the full sound. There's a little bit of compression that I only use once, and I found out a decent setting on it, and let me pull it over. This is the Waves, the C1 compressor, and I figured out how to use it once, and I don't quite know how to use. I don't know. Like oh goodness. Usually I use if you use Ableton, has what they call the utility, and it can bring up the volume, bring down the volume. And excuse me. I'll usually use that. If something's too quiet, I'll just raise it, lower it, just like a volume knob. I know compression can, if something's too quiet, it can boost it, and then if it gets too loud, I compress it, limit it. But I don't think I know how to do that. Panning, the S1 Imager, my favorite plugin. I love this thing. I usually will control everything from here. And there's EQ on the Nord that I'm using, so that I'll mess with that. But these ones, the brass, what am I doing with the brass? Like same thing, you'll say Imager, utility, and that's about as far as I go. And on the master, not the master, but like the whole group chain, there'll be a utility. Mixing, I have no idea. EQ looks like it says Beefy Synth EQ. I once made a preset. There's reverb there I turned off the reverb. What is this? What was that? Okay, that's for the pizzicato. Oh yeah. Because I put reverb on the whole group, I believe. Yes, I did. I did put reverb in the whole group. No, I haven't. I wouldn't know where to get them. Vocal chains, I would not know where. Like, I have no idea. My knowledge was it's all in the playing, in the composing, in the arranging. I have very, very little plug-in knowledge, vocal chain knowledge. I don't know anything about that. Yeah, right, it is an instrument. If I wanted to, I don't know. This is where I'm done with that. I was like, okay, widen it. Okay, use the S1 imager, widen it. EQ it. Right, cut out some parts, raise some parts. I guess, I don't know. Shoot, I don't know. I don't know. I'm horrible with mixing. That's the thing. Is like, I'm so bad with mixing. Like, I don't, like, if you go to Mandelbrot, like one of the older packs, and that's the problem you're gonna see in my packs is the mix. I think Kurt touches them up before he puts them on the website. And, if he does, poor guy, because there's a lot to clean up. Like, my mixing, I don't know. I don't send stems. I wish we could have done stems. We used to do stems with Slap Experts, but the files were so big, the website actually got overwhelmed. That's what I think. That's something like that. But I used to give stems for that reason. I have no idea. I'm dumb. I tell it to my bosses too. I'm dumb. I'm sorry. I don't. If I. Oh no. Ninth chords. Final Fantasy VII. Said I'd show that. I wanted to show that. Let's see if I still have those. Do I? Okay, there's that. Scrolling through the Nord. Oh, this one? I love this sound. You'll hear it in Rufio. I'm a big David Gilmour fan. He's a guitar player in Pink Floyd. Here we go. Yes. Here's some of the Final Fantasy sounds that I wanted to make a pack of Final Fantasy VII sounds. Reverb processing. Yeah. Okay. We'll look into that. How does this still... Final Fantasy. Like, I made this Instagram video a long time ago, and I was playing things from Final Fantasy VII, and one of them was Tifa's theme, or the intro to Tifa's theme. But I don't remember how it goes anymore. And then I made one called the Tifa Piano. That's a C major chord, YouTube. That's not what you think. That one was called the Tifa Piano. Oh, this one. I was going to use this. That's not Kingdom Hearts, I promise. That wasn't... Oh, and then I think that's where the Final Fantasy sounds end. I liked that little one. The There's the vibraphones that I always get. There's a lot of the stuff I used in Mandelbrot was here. Oh, I had originally tried. Oh no, this is the sound from this is the exact sound from Chill Bites. This one. This is the same piano from Chrono Trigger. If I play Chrono Trigger on YouTube, is it going to nuke me? Just doesn't have the reverb that... Oh, that kind of does. How does it go? I don't know. I used to know how to play it. And this stream's gonna get nuked. Sorry, I didn't mean to go bluesy. What's next? What else do I have on here, I wonder? Oh, these. Oh, in one of the packs that I did, since the computer wasn't beefy enough to handle the brass instruments that I'm using now, I sampled the brass, the stabs. And I did that for a sample called Planned and Plotted. Let's see if that one works. Let's go to the old Mandelbrot. I wish I could have shown you the... Yeah, I wish I could have shown you the stuff from Chill Bites. It's on YouTube. Like Curtis, if you go and look up Curtis showing off any of like the Chill Bite stuff, you'll hear those ones. Where is Mandelbrot? Cineslaps. That's what you see, because I was gonna go cinematic, and I called it Cineslaps, but I strayed away from it. Planned and Plotted. Where are you? That was a good one. I liked Planned and Plotted. It's a save, I guess. Save it. Playing with fire, saving changes I didn't know I made. Let's see. Like, you're gonna hear it. The mix, not very good. What else is what's in here? What's in here? Okay. Let's see if it works. That little part. There's those stabs. Nah, it wasn't, what happened was we all started kind of going through stuff at the same time. So output became slow for all of us. It's only really now that I'm starting to get back into the music. But we all kind of had stuff happen to us at the same time. And that was the hard thing. So it kind of slowed everything down. And I think Kurt talked about it on a live stream. I really did feel like it was. He told me it wasn't my fault, but I felt like it was. I felt like it was my fault. Some Barry Harris theory right there. But it was unfortunate. Like, life just hit all of us, and then because the output slowed down, the website was financially really hard to maintain, and that's why it is the way it is. The little outro I always do. I had fun with that one. I love that one. Ooh, I've always liked that one. Whoops, I stopped the fireplace. I've always liked that one. Let me go to another one that. Let's see if there's this one here. This one was one of those cinematic ones. Thank you for bearing with us, man. Thank you for bearing with us. Oh, well, Tape Boy's not on it. I think I put Tape Boy on there as an experiment. And this is a new system that it's just not installed on. I'm going to get it on here, but I wanted to use it. I wanted things to be processed with the Curtis King plugins. Boy, this was a big one. Let's see how, I don't remember what this sounds like, but I think this was one of the cinematic ones. It's a pleasure. Thank you for listening. Sequenced. By the way, we were talking about sequencing earlier. The synthesizer is sequenced. Oh, I'm hearing the strings I used in the new pack. Is it actually running? Oh, it is actually running off the Sign player. I didn't know where to take this one. If you ever hear me just hanging on one chord, it's because I don't know what to do next. Where did it go? I heard it. That was a specific callback to a loop I did in Kaleidoscope. Kaleidoscope was my first solo sound pack. And I wanted Mandelbrot to be a sequel to it. And have motifs from Kaleidoscope come back in and be like, oh, I remember that. Something I didn't know how to end it. There's a cinematic one. But then, what's funny is that's like, I think there's only 2 cinematic loops in there. And then you get these other ones that are soulful, or what else do we have? I think Mandeldrop is actually this. Is it the same loop? Sometimes. Hope I didn't. I don't know. Let's see. What comes through? Misty Eyes, I see. I remember this one. I think this was like Curtis asked me to do a demonstration of how I create loops, and we were going to make a video and put it on social media. I think Instagram. I think it did go on Instagram or a YouTube video, or he cut it into one of his videos. But I filmed the making of this one, and I made this one, don't remember how long it took, but I made it on video. Diminished seventh, Barry Harris, to get me into, sounds like D minor. Instead of D minor, we go back to D major 7. Back to that. Cutter, how you doing, brother? Good to see you. Good to see you. Me and Cook Up were going through some of the old stuff from Mandelbrot. I tried opening up Chill Bites. E minor? Where'd that come from? Trying to see if it would open up on this computer. I upgraded it a while back. Runs a lot better, and I can run some really nice VSTs, but the Super Nintendo VSTs weren't on here. Oh look, I had to mark record. I like that one. I remember that one. That was the last sample I ever made for Mandelbrot. And you know what? That was like actually the last successful sample that went somewhere. That actually... What else is on here? What else is on here? Oh. I think this one... I'm going to pull this up. Hopefully YouTube doesn't nuke me. I'm just the sample, right? In some of these, I'm just the sample. Let's see if this happens. So if you saw Curtis's video on Lady D and the track that he put out with her, I know it was one of the samples from Mandelbrot. I think it was this one. Is it? Well, let's go to the end, and I'll be able to tell you from the end. Is it? I don't know. No, it's not. Okay, it wasn't this one. There is, though. I don't want to play the Lady D's song on stream because I don't want to get nuked. But it's in here. It's from Mandelbrot. And when I heard it, I was like, that's beautiful. I was like, I heard the piano. I was like, which one was it? Which one was it? Which one? I gotta find it. I really want to find it. Brazil? I was gonna do something with Brazil? Some of these, where's the free tempo? Where are the free tempo loops? Because I think it was one of those that he picked from for that one. And I thought it was that. I thought it was going to be that sample, but I don't think it was. Sus chords. That loop right here, this one, I gave up on this one. This one, I don't think made it on to Mandelbrot. It was going to be there, but it was, oh no. Okay, Tape Boy's not on there. But one of the samples from Mandelbrot's on there. It's not this one, but this was a failed project. This one right here, I gave up on this one. I wanted this was going to be really trippy. The very last one, I don't remember what it was called. I don't remember what I called it. I just picked. Oh, Through Misty Eyes I See replaced this one. This one was originally going to go on Mandelbrot, but Through Misty Eyes I See replaced this one. This is a bizarre sounding one. It's a lot of. Let me pull up a piano. Where's my piano? Oh my goodness, what? Okay. I don't remember how I routed the I was routing the instruments differently. That's okay. I can pull up, but I'll just let you play. I'll just let you hear it. Might be super loud. Probably is super. Like I said, my mixing sucks. Bizarre sound. I was having issues with latency too, now that I remember. Let's open up all these. Another callback to Kaleidoscope right there. The latency, golly. Latency will make you feel like you can't play. I hate it. You know what? This brings back memories because I remember hating going through this. And the timing, I was like, why did he play it like that? Which is why I was sequencing too. I thought about sequencing the entire thing. It crossed my mind. Kaleidoscope. That is directly from the Kaleidoscope sample. That little melody. Bam, 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 bam. I hated that one. Ooh. I did hate that. Like, I liked the direction. But golly, the latency made me mad. That ding 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 the I was inspired. What made me bring that in was thank you. What was that song called? There's one I've heard it in a lot of old progressive rock music. Genesis specifically uses something like that. And it's a very cold, stiff sounding synth like that. Geometric Impossibilities. E minor. All the ones in E minor I remember not liking. Funky Dimensions. I don't remember Funky Dimensions. It's an A minor. It was anything in it. What Complex Boundaries? I think I hated making Complex Boundaries. There was one there that I was like, I didn't like it. I didn't like the direction of it or something like that. The Lay It motifs. That one is also, I think that's the one we just heard. Like I saved it under a different name. Recursion. Why didn't I like it? Why didn't I like Recursion? Let's listen to it. Let's see why. Maybe it'll come back to me. You can leave that preserved. What happened here? Oh, you know what? Yeah, I'm never going to delete them. I'm not going to delete them. I'm never going to right. I learned my lesson. I think that's how me and Kurt started working together. He was like, he had Curtis King University, and he did this 10-minute beat cook-up challenge, and I was going to make a beat in 10 minutes. And I went through like 6-7 ideas and deleted each and every one of them in under 10 minutes, and then settled on one, and then kind of made a beat under it. And he was like, do not throw those things away. Do not throw ingredients away. Don't delete Don't delete ideas. And he was like, you should really get into making samples. That's kind of how this started. But yeah, no, I'm not deleting. Not deleting. Even the bad ideas, I'm keeping them. Because there's interesting ideas even within the bad ideas. This one, I think there's a bass guitar in here. Did I get rid of it? Or did I keep it? Let's find out. I'm embarrassed. This is like going back through old photos of when you're a little kid. That's what this reminds me of. Oh, I was like, where's the sound? It's soloed. Something is soloed. This is soloed. Okay, now we should hear everything that's going on. No, I didn't hate this one. No, I don't believe I hated this one. But I'm going to turn the master track down. Needed to be turned down, I think. But then again, I'm listening to the mix through the Zoom H6. What you're listening to. D7? D major 7? Yeah. That's a passage I do a lot. You can tell in this one I'm really trying not to repeat ideas. Barry Harris. For me, that synthesizer will never get old. This, if I had to pick an instrument that I'd use on every track, it'd be this one. But it kind of takes away from the lead sounds that you would add, right? Like, it's just such a fun instrument. The bends, the delay. I love that instrument. Should have kept it going there. Organ slide. Why does that organ sound crispy? That organ sounds really crispy. Why does it sound crispy? It's a Farfisa. I know I was trying to experiment with Farfisa. Normally I don't like the Farfisa. And I think that... Thank you. I think I was really trying to use it because... Richard Wright from Pink Floyd used the Farfisa. It was a big instrument back in the 60s. So I was like, I need to figure out in some way to use it. I just have never liked it. So I prefer the Hammond, right? That's always been my favorite one. It's all relative. A minor 120 is like, you can tell I was like, Curtis, this one. What did I do in its... Let's open this one. A minor. Let me tell you a thing about A minor. I'm horrible in A minor. It's because it looks like a snowstorm, right? It's all one... I would love to hear what you do with it. A minor looks like a snowstorm to me. Like there's notes that I don't want to trip over. For instance, the 2 and the 6. They're part of the diminished chord that's within the scale. And if you touch them without being on F major and is it E minor? If you're not on the right chord at the right time, if you're not on if you're not on the 6 or the dominant, is like it can really mess up the entire sound. And I trip over it so much that I'm just like, I don't want to play an A minor. I think oftentimes when I have to play an A minor, I'll transpose it. I'll transpose it to a key that I'm really good in, like B flat minor or F minor, even E flat minor. Right, the polar opposite of A minor. and then I'll play something and like. I don't think I did that here though. We'll find out. Let's see how this goes. F major. Oh, I don't remember making this one. Ooh. Orchestration's something I really love. I'm really hard on myself when it comes to transposing things. Like it's cheating to me, but if it gets ideas out, it gets ideas out. But if I had to play these live, I'd actually learn how to play them though. I wonder where all the freehand loops are. Which chord? Mary Harris. Back to A minor. But I tell you what, A minor 9 is a beautiful chord. I wish I could give you stems too, like the stuff like this, the organ. They're really cool on their own sometimes. I would do more organ work if I was using my Yamaha. Right now I'm using my Nord, and the Nord's keys are so heavy that if you try to do organ slides, it will cut up your hands. The Yamaha, if you do the on there, doesn't hurt. Like right now, I actually did that and it kind of hurt. What happens here at the end? I like that. You know what? Now that I think about it, the freehand stuff is all on one live set. We just have to find it. Barber's first Montuno. I remember when I made that. Curtis collab in D minor. What collab is this? Do you think if I'd get nuked off YouTube if I looked into that? Hope not. I hope not. Sound design for Mandelbrot? Maybe it's that one. Because look, I had the name there. Through the Kaleidoscope? What is that? Let's... WTF. I think that's also the sus chords. Uncharted sequences. What is that? Let's go sound design for Mandelbrot. Let's see what's in here. It's actually kind of fun digging through the old stuff. I know I'm not supposed to be doing... I'm supposed to be making music if we're listening to it. Sorry. I'm curious. I'm really curious now. What is this? Oh, here they are. Here they are. Sound design. Not if I change page. Maybe. Here they are. These are the freehand stuff. One of these was on Lady D's track, and it may have been this one, the first one. Oh my goodness, there's so many. I zoomed in and it stuttered. The computer had trouble processing this. Look at that. I had to start naming them letters because it wouldn't fit. What is this? It wasn't that one. Let's see. How about this? A Sorrowful Ascent. Oh, you know what? Davy Jones. Davy Jones right there. Oh, not if I change the pitch. So if I see what you mean. To not get nuked off YouTube. There's your cinematic right there. Where'd those strings come from, though? 2 pianos in there. Okay, that's cool. This one, I heard this in a lot of Yuji Ono's tracks. This is this little electric piano thing. And it's like a harmonized... Oh, man. Do I have... Yes, I do. Oh, it's the brass. And it's... They would... So, like, you do 2 notes and you just slide down the keyboard with those. And what I did here was I actually transposed it to a certain key. I don't remember which key signature, but I went... That was E flat. That was definitely E flat or C minor. B flat minor, I believe. Oh, it was E flat minor. I was close. I was real far away. But this one. B minor. With the delay. The delay sounds so nice. Mission complete. What is this? These were just freehand things. They're part of the pack, and you can sample them. Oh, yeah. Not full works, just something... Downers Walk Down. What is this? Ending on a dominant chord. One Sharp Noodle. Why did I call it that? A complex, a scary revelation. What is this? That is scary. I wanted everyone to feel like they had a lot to play with. The loops, the main loops were kind of boring. With these are... I had so much fun making these. It's coming to get you. What's up with the piano stems? What's up with... Ableton tried to warp them. They're... Okay. Oh, right. But you get the picture, though. Unwind. What's unwind? Wow. That was cool. What's resolution? I love major 7th chords. Thank you. You can screen record it. I don't mind. This. I loved this one. I remember that. I like that one. That needs to be an entire piece. There's no BPMs on these though, but I mean you can sample them, chop them, and warp them to a BPM. I mean that's why I never really felt too bad making these. Oh, I liked this one. Diminished 7th. That's all very. It landed in G minor, and it sure did. Game Over. What's in Game Over? I always have one named Game Over, come to think of it. What? What in the world happened there with that piano? That was... What? I've never... What? I didn't even know I was that good. What is... I don't think I cheated there either. Jesus! I couldn't do that right now. I guarantee could not do that right now. Sheesh. If you ever want to throw something over a dominant chord, diminished seventh chords is what you would put. There it is. There's the diminished seventh. Those go so well over dominant chords. I'm looking for... Oh my lord. That needs to be a whole piece. That needs to be a whole piece. You know what inspired that? Sheik's theme from Legend of Zelda. Da 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 da. But I can't play that. I can't play Sheik's theme. It never came to be. This is gonna be a sad one. Diminished seven. That's neat. Bridges burned. Bro, well, this is going to be an angry one. Bridges burned? I wasn't angry, but that was kind of sad. If, when, and then. Yeah, maybe it wasn't on this one. Thank you. Thank you. No, I missed with that one called sus chords. I missed with that one. But I blame the latency, though. I feel like it could have been a really good idea if I had taken out that what I call the cinema synth. Do I still have it? Oh, I don't think you could hear it anyway if I pulled it up. Where is it? I don't think I have it anymore. Do I? Do I? Oh, I think I... Nope, that's not it. I got rid of it from the Nord. It's not even on here anymore. You get even I hated that sound. No. Here it is. Here it is. If I had gotten rid of this sound, where is it? Oh, you know what? It doesn't even have velocity. Can I activate velocity on here? Yes, I can. No, I can't. I thought I could. I don't know. I don't know how to add that. I don't think I can. That's what it needed. It just needed sensitivity. Damn. But if I had gotten rid of that or changed it to something else and the latency wasn't there... Minor sixth? I heard a minor sixth in there. I spent a long time on that one. Trying to figure out where to go. Good feelings, smooth ending. What are you? Oh. Dominant delight? Do you know it's going to be diminished chords and dominant chords all at the same time? Okay, I was wrong. It was actually a dominant chord. it went from Silent Hill to gospel. Ross the Boss? My middle name is Ross. Why would I do that? Why would I put my what did I do that I was that confident about? Oh, it's F minor. And did you hear that? The delay didn't work. You are not a boss, sir. You forgot to add your delay. I'm not gonna lie to you. If I could make every sample based off those kind of chords, my favorite two chords is the subdominant to the dominant, and that's the. If this were the number system, it would be the 4 to the 5 to the 1, 1 being minor, or you know what? Just bouncing back and forth between. Like these chords. Or these. Minus the ninth. This wasn't... I mean, it was a nice mistake, but... This was actually from Kaleidoscope. This one? How does it go? But if I could make samples just all... But that would be repetitive. But these two chords in all keys is just... You never go wrong with those, man. Right, those two chords. And then when you mix them up and you change them, like that's where the sus chords came from. It's actually a major 7 chord with the 5th lowered by a half step. And it just becomes this very vague sounding. It's almost a diminished 7th chord, too. Like, if I were to go like this... It's... But if I just raise the 5th by a half step... It's one of those. And then I could go here. That's also how you know, like, I'm running out of ideas in a sample, is if you start hearing me go, or like, let's say we're here. Not running out of ideas yet. But you hear me go from here. Because this is just such a beautiful progression. This little, I think in a minor key it's the 6th, 6 to the 5. Yeah, 6 to 5, and then back to 1, and then you turn the 1 into a dominant 7th. Same chords, different key. Same chords, different key. sloppy. I'm so out of practice, man. I'm so out of practice. Where is that one? When Druck gives you the look. Oh, Kurt made the duck in the named him Druck. When Druck gives you that look with the raised eyebrow. I guess when Druck gives you the look, things get bad. Like, that's dark sounding. Like, it starts hopeful. And you know what that is? It's the 6. It's the subdominant. Oh no, in the minor key, it's submediant. Rusty. Diminished goodness. What is this? What is diminished goodness? It is diminished goodness. Thank you. Now go browse Andre Navarro's channel. That's beautiful art. This is inspired by all that. That deserves a whole composition all on its own. That one, it would take forever to make, but what was that? What was that? What is that? Excuse me. I heard it. Where's it? Aaron, chill. What? I love this one. This one. How far, oh bright star. That's a reference to the opera I was in, the first opera I was ever in as a lead role, Amal and the Night Visitors. And it sounds nothing like this, right? But there was a song where I was one of the 3 wise men, and we were crossing the desert. How far, our crystal star. And oh, how far, my bright star. But it was a dark sounding song, too. Subdominant, no submediant. We're not at the end, are we? We're at the end. So that means the one that Kurt pulled from, I think, is in Kaleidoscope then. Do I still have Kaleidoscope? I think that's in Kaleidoscope. Okay, well, you know what? Let's go back to Cineslaps. Because I really, 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 really want to see what that collab was. And you're right, and I know exactly how to change the key so that we don't. And it's just going to be my part. I still don't want to, like, get nuked off YouTube, though. It's in the key of F minor. If it's in the key of F minor, this might be Rufio. No, but I labeled it Rufio, I think. Let's go to the master real quick. This looks like it was done... well, no, if this were Rufio, there'd be a ton of layers. There would be a lot of layers in there. So I don't know what this is, but you know what I'm going to do? I have the pitch shifter. I actually think this pitch shifter is what everybody uses to make those slowed and reverbs that they do. I love those, by the way. That's like the soundtrack of my year was those slowed and reverb. Let's change the pitch. I didn't know about tritone substitutions yet. I'd have been using them. was this? What song was this? And then we're gonna fly up or something here. What's this? What was this for? I remember playing it. Especially remember that. You know what I'm curious about? I'm curious to see how Rufio sounds slowed down. I love, me being from Texas, I love Chopped and Screwed. Is Rufio on here? I hope he doesn't get mad at me for this. I hope he does not get mad at me for going to that file, and he shouldn't, right? I don't think he would. I don't think he'd get mad at this. If I found it, right? I don't know if I'm gonna find it. Lo-fi group pack? Letters to Lonnie. That's Chill Bites. Letters to Lonnie is Chill Bites. Signature AB. Collab with T-Sketch. Oh, wow. What's in Soul Focus? What are these? Excuse me. I'm so sorry. Hikikomori. That's me trying to say I'm staying in and never going anywhere. When Night Falls. What are these? We found some lost samples. I don't even know where the Rufio project is. I really want to see it slowed down. Okay, it's in here. It's got to be in here. I don't know. HTC. I made some stuff for HTC. Lawsuit. We were in a car crash and this lady sued us. It was kind of crazy. I wouldn't know where to go. Bigger plans. It's just MIDI. Rufio. Rufio right here. It's just, oh, these are just the exports though. Timeline. Hey, there you go. Well, we're happy to have you, man. I'm deep South Texas. I'm McAllen, Texas. So I don't think that counts as deep in the heart of Texas or Houston. I don't think it counts as any of those. I actually had to, because I don't have insurance, I actually had to go into Mexico to get medicine. So, and that wasn't scary. That was fun. Skyrim mods. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha. Skyrim mods. I'm not showing you those. That's embarrassing. We're not going there. If you mod Skyrim, you know what's in there. Hey, look. Reference tracks. If I play these, I'll get nuked. It's not on the SSD. Easy Store, what's in this? There's Chill Bites, so maybe it's in here. Trucking. Man. When I was studying my pre-trip, I think all of my notes, videos, I got real nerdy. I spliced together several different videos to make an entire pre-trip I could study from the school that I was going to. There's my splice folder. There's my waves folder. My son, what are these pictures? Yeah, these are pictures. Novel AI generator. Uh-oh. If you know, you know. Novel AI generations. Yeah, if you know, then you know. Or you can just Google it. That's fun though. Novel AI is fun. Novel AI is fun. Skyrim mods are fun. I don't know where anything is, man. I haven't been on this computer in ages. The SSDs are all VSTs. And I try not to add too much to them. I wonder where the Rufio project would be. I really am curious to hear and to see. It wouldn't be in here, would it? Would it be in here? Through the kaleidoscope. I'm kind of curious to see what that is. What came back around? That sounds ominous. Like, where's the Halloween pack in here? Like, I've got... What are these? What does this just say? My first name. What is in there? What's in here? Let's find out what's in here. What's in this one? This is something. What is this? Verse start? Oh. I'm kind of embarrassed by this one, but I'll show you. This is that... Let's go to the full one. Barber's First Montuno. So me and Kurt were going to collaborate with Ingrid. And... it was hard. It was hard. The rhythm, like, I've never played Montunos before, and I could not keep the timing. Like, this was... I sucked. I sucked on this one. Oh, we'd like to have you in McAllen. That'd be fun. But this was... Yeah, I'll just let you... I'm not going to... I sucked in this one. I'm real sloppy here. Like, rhythmic playing is super hard for me. I cheated. I layered that. I could not do what I heard in my head. So I played it like one... There's two me's there. I wonder if I can still do that. There are so many cuts and edits there for me to get that right. I don't think I can play that. I think I edited that. Yeah, I layered that. But the idea was more important than the technicality. I haven't listened to this in ages. That hurt to play. That's hard. But it's fun. This? That was fun. It's coming back to me. Maybe I can still play it. If it's not layered. That I can do. That's easy. That little part. This was hard. The stamina? I cannot do that repeatedly. And that's impossible. Oh, but that's just typical Aaron Barber. There's a guy on YouTube, when I was looking up how to play a Montuno, and do I even... See if can I even still play? Oh, I don't have the piano. The hard part is like spreading your hands. I used to be able to do that. How does that part? How does it go? How does it go? How does that? I don't know. It's something like that. It's something like that. That's hard, man. There's the pieces of it. That's like it's in pieces. It's like when you find a puzzle on the floor just all over the place. It's like, oh, there's that little bit. Chick Corea. Very Chick Corea, but I can't play like Chick Corea. Chick Corea is amazing. If you haven't heard him, you need to go listen to Chick Corea. Like he's everything I dream I wish I could be. And one funny thing, I saw an interview with Barry Harris, and he's like, he wasn't. He was such a knock to Chick Corea, man. It's like, oh, and I think it's because Chick Corea is very modal. He's very modal based, and Barry Harris is diminished chords. You know, he will explain everything. The way he explains everything just to me makes more sense than modes. So I'm on the Barry Harris train, but I still love Chick Corea. I still love Herbie Hancock. But I cannot play like any of them. I don't know what any of these are. No, I did not do I never do a whole project in one take. It's very, 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 very rare. I could never do that entire thing in one take, even if I knew how to play it all. Like proficiency, mechanics, I'm horrible. Mechanics, I'm horrible. Maybe if I had the practice, right? Like I used to practice hardcore back in the day. If I practiced it, I could get it. But no, I did not. Like the way you saw me struggling earlier, like this whole bit. Like it's so rare. That's why I have trouble learning other people's music too. Is I make so many mistakes. I'm actually a horrible piano player. I have good ideas, but executing them is what's hard. So no way. I'm not that good. No. Maybe way later down the line. Maybe I could be newest idea. What's the newest idea? Maybe I could be way later down the line, but in no way, not right now. What's this? This is actually, what is this, finished? Oh, this actually made it onto Mandelbrot. A minor? It is A minor. And I think I actually played an A minor on this one. You know what it needs? It needs one of those. Oh, look, I was going to add it. I was going to add that synthesizer. Excuse me, girls 18. No, 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 no. How'd I nuke this? Now let me get to some nuking. No, block, please, block. Excuse me. Thank God I got 3 screens. Oh, what happened there? Oh, it was A major. I've got my chords up here. Like, here's another more proof, right? Like, I'm never gonna nail things in one take. Freaking bot's gone wild, man. Okay, like up here, you'll see that I've got the chords labeled because I know myself that if I'm just floating, like for instance over here, it's gonna hang on this G for a good bit. Okay, never mind. If I didn't put those labels there, I wouldn't nail. I would not nail. I wouldn't nail any take. Like I'm dumb. That's why I always tell my bosses that I'm dumb. You see why I love this synthesizer? I love that synthesizer. I love that. It goes... I do it too much, though. I do it too much. I'll be right back. Where's OBS? Where's OBS? I'll be right back. Where's the thing? Where's the fireplace? No, not that. Where's the fireplace? Where's the fireplace? How do I use OBS again? I totally forgot how to use OBS. I'm on fire. I'm on fire, Ricky Bobby. I'm on fire. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. Yeah. You know what? Let's throw. Yeah, save. Let's throw this garbage in the. Oh, I can't edit it. Oh, I can't edit it. I was gonna grab my little. Oh wait, no. This actually worked. I was gonna grab my camera and like throw me into the fire there and just put that whoof. And then make the camera disappear. Where's my camera? Later. Okay. I'll be right back. Oh, it didn't work. It didn't work. Where is it? Nope. Almost. You know what? Yeah, we'll go to this one. Okay. I'll be right back. I'm going to go use the restroom real quick. Too many Cokes. I'll be right back. But I'm not going to leave you in silence. You know what I can do? I can play this again. Can you hear it, though? That's the thing. Yes, you can. I'm just going to turn my mic down. I'll be back. Thank you for your patience. I got back right on time. Okay, very good. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for waiting. Thank you for bearing with me. Thank you for going through this little trip down memory lane. I know we were supposed to be making samples, right? Like, let's go back. Let's go back. Thank you for bearing with me. Can you see me? I'm on fire. I'm on fire. Oh, I closed it. Did it work? Okay, it did work. Okay, I see me. Okay, let's go back. Where was I? Let's go back to that James Bond one. Look at that. We went down memory lane. Oh my goodness. What's pulling myself from the ashes, man? What is this? I made this recently. I remember the title. I remember creating the title. Like, okay, I'm crawling back up. Like, what is this? What is this? This has got to be one of those James Bond ones. It's got to be, because look how, like, contact and all that. Sounds like it's going to be loud. What is this? Oh, yeah. I had to catch what the rhythm was. Let me get you on to where you can see this. Except the screen should not be fire. I think you can see it. The mix is, looks like it sounds really hard. Look at this, it says it's not clipping. Let's turn this off. Oh my gosh. It's actually louder if I turn the tape stuff down. It's a jam, though. Like I said, I go to those two chords when I don't know what to do. That is so distorted, though. Like, is it the tape plugins? I don't even know what did that. See, I don't know about mixing. I do not know about mixing. Oh, Cascade. There's a trailer for Mandelbrot, and Cascade was the one in the... I know, back to memory lane. Does this count as procrastinating? Thank you. This one, let's see if I still know this one. This one, once again, something I cannot do one take. I'm definitely not a one take kind of guy. Oh, no. How does it go? The movement is this. So I take a triad. I think it's E minor. That's it. Something like that. It's. I know it's that melody. And it got to where I was really good at it. Let's see. Let me turn this down. For beginning music theory, learn the different scale degrees, right? So go pick a scale that you're really comfortable in, and then go look up the different scale degrees, because each one of them has a different function. Like you heard me talk about dominant chords, right? You heard me talk about tonics. They all have a different function. They all have a different relationship to each other. And just knowing those alone will help you be able to sculpt out either a beat, a song, composition. Like right here in this one. Oh man, I turned off the piano. It's very, in the beginning, based around the tonic. The tonic meaning the root. Like, forget what the music's doing. It's very, forget the movements. It's very based around E minor. Touches on the C, so it's an E minor, so it would be a tonic, and then if we're thinking minor, it would be the tonic, the submediant. So tonic, submediant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sixth in the minor scale is the what they call the submediant. 5 in both major and minor is the dominant. 4, both major and minor, is the is the subdominant. 3 is the mediant, I think, in both of them. And then the 2 is what you call the supertonic. Learn the names of that, and then learn their function. Let me see what else, and learn what chord for the scale you like goes on top of them. Pick one scale and then master it, right? Like that's what Oh Gosh Leotis also talks about that he does. His is C minor that he's insane in, and he has mastered C minor, right? Kind of like the way that I am in G minor. That's the way I am with G minor. I do everything in G minor when I'm feeling out new things. And it's kind of coming to where B flat minor is like that for me. But a tonic is the root. So like if we go to E minor again, E minor is the tonic. That's the root, first chord. The 2 is always a diminished. And now I'm playing it as a diminished 7th. So F sharp minor. I'm sorry, forgive me. F sharp diminished 7th is the 2. And that is the diminished 7th that acts kind of like the backbone of the scale. And then if you listen to what Barry Harris says, these diminished 7ths are like brothers and sisters. So E minor is part of a family related to this diminished. E minor is related to G minor. It's related to C sharp minor. Let me see. It's related to... I said G minor already. So E minor is related to B flat minor. It's related to G minor. It is related to C sharp minor as well. I used to know those off the top of my head. But learning scale degrees can really help you put songs together. Right, like that's what scalar is based on. So like if you go and use scalar, you'll see the Roman numerals, the 1, the 2, the 3, the 4, 5, 6, 7. Those are scale degrees. Learning, and then the chords that go with those, you can already start, just off that knowledge alone, start carving out different chord progressions. And that's before even learning note names, right? Scales, learn what major scales go with what minor scales. Like they're called relative major and relative minor scales, right? For instance, C major, the relative minor of C major, which means the minor scale that's related to it is A minor. It's the same scale, just on a different, starting on a different interval. Like they all share the same notes. They're related. They're relative. It's just they start on a different position. So C major is the same as A minor, but they have different scale degrees, which is why the 4 in the major scale is the F major, and then if you go to the A minor, it's a 6, right? F is the 6 in the major scale. So relative major, relative minor, that's definitely something. Like, learn what keys go together that way, just the pairs. And then you can already start, along with the scale degrees, make even more complex music that way. And then when you get really comfortable with major and minor, I know this is, it's with relative major, relative minor, which ones go together, you can then start playing with parallel scale, like parallel keys. Like we talked about relative keys that are related to each other, they're the same ones, just in different positions. Then you can start getting into parallel keys. Think of it like that's what I was doing in this other piece, right? This whole... Where is it? How did I play it? So I'm going from playing... I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna cheat. I'm sorry. I have to. Right here, I'm staying in G sharp minor, and then after I play the dominant, I'm gonna land, instead of playing G sharp minor again, I'm gonna play G sharp major, which is A flat major. Another thing that or you know what? Before moving on to parallel keys, get really good with feeling the tonic and the dominant. Bum, bum, bum. Such a natural feeling. That 5, that dominant, always wants to pull you back to the root. But if I played it like this, and the reason it wants to pull you back is because of, guess what? Diminished chords. Diminished chords are the combination of 4 different dominant chords. So, let's see. So C dominant 7th is part of this C sharp dominant 7th. You can create a dominant chord from a diminished 7th chord by lowering any one of the intervals. Intervals, by the way, are the individual notes within a chord. And now we've got E flat dominant 7. If I lower the root down by a half step, we get C dominant 7. If I lower the 5th down by a half step, we get F sharp dominant 7th. And then if I lower the 7th down by a half step, we get A dominant 7th. A wants to pull me to D. Oh, sorry, I played a dominant 7th. That's a secondary dominant. We'll get into that. But I'm playing minor. You can also go major. Let me see. Right, that bum bum is a very powerful thing. But if you instead of ending it major, you can end it minor. So harmonic minor, melodic minor. So relative major, relative minor. I would say understanding the push and pull between the tonic and the dominant, and then start getting into melodic minor, harmonic minor. Melodic minor sounds like this. Typically, you would play melodic minor. I think in the classical world, composers had a rule to where they would play harmonic minor while moving down a scale, and then play melodic minor moving up the scale. Oops, that was an accident. But I can turn it into a beautiful. Right there, all of that I was just using was the relation between tonic and dominant. And after playing the diminished, I turn it into a dominant chord, which has a place, which wants to pull me back to a tonic. But instead of ending it minor, I'm going to end it major. And instead of ending on a straight major, I'm going to play a major 7th chord, which is the 6th in a minor scale, the 4 in a major scale. Which gives me those, that's how I get those really soulful endings. And then let's turn this into... Uh-oh. I messed it up. Ah, shoot. I don't remember where to go. Shoot. I'm so sorry. Gotta use my ear. There it is. But yes, relative major, relative minor. The scale degrees, and these sound like they're intimidating names, right? Just like the way if you get into commercial driving, the air brakes test seems really intimidating until you actually break it down into what it is. The names of the music theory is intimidating, but the functions of them, you're going to be so... you're going to love the sound so much, you're going to forget about the names, and it's not going to be as intimidating anymore. Look up scale charts. I really recommend getting the program Meticulous or watching people that use Meticulous. I just haven't gotten it set up. Can I set it up? Let's see if I can. It was real buggy with me last time I used it. Here, I think you can... Oh, yeah. Let's see if it comes up. I'm watching the other screen. The YouTube video is a bit behind. But I really recommend watching the way people work within scales. I'm actually going to switch. Watching videos with Synthesia or watching anything with Meticulous. Oh, hey, look. Why is it so low? Let's raise it up. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. They are. Let me move it over here so my fat head's not in the way. Can I maybe get rid of me and you can just watch Meticulous? How do I do that? It's not working. I don't know how to do it. Oh, there we go. Transition. There. Okay. I'll take off all the extra stuff. So that's a major 7. So that's a major chord with the 7th interval added. They call it a 7th because it's the 7th degree of the scale. So this case, we're in the key of E flat. Well, I'm playing this more. This is the E flat chord. But if this were to be in a scale, this would either be in the key of C minor or the key of G minor. I'm playing this like it's in the key of G minor. So G minor is my root, and E flat. Now I'm calling it E flat because in the key of G minor, they're all flats. Meticulous is kind of fine-tuned to C major, and I don't think I know how to change that. So that's why you're seeing sharps. Because everything in the major key is, it's natural. So if I and since it's programmed to C major, if I lower something a half step, you'll see it's like it's saying D sharp, right? You're not seeing E flat in there because it's tuned to things being raised up rather than flattened. But everything in the key of G minor has a flat, except when you raise up the say you're playing D minor and then you raise the third. Oh, intervals. Intervals is another one that I would recommend beginners get into. That way you can start talking about the individual notes within scales and have a better understanding. I know. And then to tell you the truth, like, I need to reevaluate the way that I talk about music theory, because I've been playing it so long and understanding it in my own way that I need to break it down into a that's all it is approach, because that's what I do as a driving instructor, right? I could talk all about shifting and RPMs and the tachometer. You need to raise the needle on the tachometer to 1600 RPM, and then you're going to make sure your range finder is in the up position before moving from fourth gear to fifth gear. Forgive me, from fifth gear to sixth gear in a 10 speed. Like if I talked about trucking like that, if I talked about shifting like that, you wouldn't get it. It's going to be harder to grasp. But if I talk about shifting like this, the rangefinder's called a splitter. That's what truckers call it. So you'd move the splitter up as soon as you get into fifth gear, because you're going to move right into sixth gear. Sixth gear is over to the left and down. And every time you move your staff, you bring the RPM up to about 1700 RPMs, and you'll see that on your gauge. When you're there, it's ready to shift. And then you're going to clutch. Every time you move the staff, you need to push the left pedal, which is the clutch. Clutch it into neutral and then clutch it into gear. But it needs to be done with a rhythm. Do it with the rhythm of the Addams Family. Da-da-da-da, clutch, clutch, and then you're in. Like, the way I teach my driving students is the way I need to teach piano. That's right. Yeah. We need to get it into a that's all it is approach. So that way it doesn't sound so overbearing, right? But then again, like, we don't want to, like, at the same time, the way Curtis is with spelling his name. Like, I have a lot of respect for the musical names, right? Like submediant and subdominant and all, like, because each one of them, I guess that's why I never subscribed to the number system. Thank you. Because the number system, it kind of takes away it's like that saying, it's like you're a number, not a name. It kind of takes the names away from these chords. It takes the sound away. Because while D flat major and A flat major function as the same chords, they have a different sound. But to say that, oh, that's just the 6, or the number 6, oh, that's just the 4, it's like, kind of takes away its character, because same chord, each one of them has a different character. Back full circle. Of course, I added 9 chords and all that in there. And now, but you see, this is why I don't use Meticulous. Oh, never mind. No, I like Meticulous. Okay. It's just YouTube. Latency. But the number system kind of takes the name away from what it is. Now I'm just playing tonics, right? So I'm just playing ones. Right. They're all different chords, but they all have the same function within their respective scale. I mean, the number system, it's great if you want to get into it. It kind of devalues the function of these chords, or not but the color, because each one has a different color. Like B flat minor is darker than C sharp minor. G minor is darker than B flat minor because B flat minor is up a minor third, and G minor is down a minor third from B flat minor. That's why John Williams is able to do the things he does. Like we were talking about earlier. This is a John Williams kind of a movement. That last part is not John Williams. That's pure Aaron Barber. But you heard the movement going up minor thirds. Oops, that's too jazzy. If you play the same thing and then just transpose it up a minor third, you get something very suspenseful. But those are the same chords in different keys with the same movements, but the color is different. And to me, the number system kind of removes that color. Unless you're listening to it, unless you're listening to it and really hearing it, the color, it's taken out of the name, right? I don't know. I never really dabble with the number system, but that's partially why. I tell you what, I'm actually gonna head to bed. It's 3 a.m. here. Well, you're in Texas too. I'm gonna wake up. I need to wake up in the morning and give my son his nebulizer at 6 a.m. But hey, thank you so much for coming in on the stream. I'm going to try and make this a more regular thing now that I've got the camera set up, now that I've got the recording gear set up. We're going to do this more. I mean, like I said, I say that sometimes and then I disappear for months on end. And like you see me down 30 pounds later and the hair is longer and I look crazier. But no, you're going to see much more of me coming up. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you so much for listening to me and listening to me ramble on about music and music theory and going down memory lane and listening to me struggle, especially with this whole... It's a pleasure, man. Thank you for everything. Thank you for bearing with those mistakes. You see, I'm not a one-take kind of guy. I like that, but it is a pleasure. You are most welcome, and I look forward to seeing you again. We're going to do this again. I'm not sure. Hey, maybe we'll do it tomorrow. Maybe not this late. Probably during my son's nap time, which he goes to bed at around noon, and I'll probably do this around noon tomorrow if I'm not passed out asleep. I might take a nap because I'm going to be exhausted. And being an exhausted dad, that's hard. But hey, Cook Up, thank you. Cutter Morris, I saw you in here earlier. Pearl, I know you watch these streams too. Thank you all. I love you all, and I want to keep making music for you. Like I do. I make music for me, but ultimately I love giving music to you because you've given me a place in this world for my weird compositions. You've given me a place to put this music. And I like being that weird record that's at the bottom of your sample collection. I like being that guy. And that's you, shoot. I don't have to be on big stages to be happy. As long as I'm in your sample collection, that's my goal. Thank you again. You cook up. You have yourself a beautiful night, man. Thank you so much again. And I will see you tomorrow. I'm gonna do this. I'm definitely gonna do this tomorrow. And if not, you can leave a comment on the stream being like, "Hey, it's tomorrow." No, and I'll see it, and I'll be like, "Oh yeah, it is tomorrow. Let me hop in." If not, at least for a little bit. At least for a little bit. Where's my? Okay, we're gonna transition back. How do I go back? Yeah. Transition. There you are. Now I can talk. Now I can look at you and talk to you. Hey, but you come back. I'll be here with my fireplace. It's cold. I'm surprised I had the energy to stay up this long. I never do this. But this was fun. This was very much fun. Have a good night. Get some sleep. I'm so sorry that I made you stay up this late. I have no regrets on my end. This was fun. I'm going to regret it in the morning. I'm going to be like, oh my God. But worth it. Worth it, man. We had some beautiful stuff. We got to hear some fun stuff. Cascade. Oh my goodness. Did I even show you Cascade here? There. Now you get to. There's one more before we go. It was the trailer for Mandelbrot. Which I have the video, the finished video somewhere, and I'll dig that up. The video was fun. The video was fun to make. It's got all these lights and all that. I took the camera that's filming here. It's the only camera I have, and like I zoomed it up onto the Nord. You'll see my hands playing the part. You'll see me at different angles, acting like I record. Some of it, I typically don't record video when I make samples because, what happened there? I get caught up with the video and I start overthinking and it's like, no, I just need to dedicate the time to the sample. But I made it look like I was recording during the creation of the sample. And you'll see me actually playing the right notes. No cheating. I relearn these for the videos and things like that. I relearn the parts. I play them. I mimic them. I actually mute the regular track and will play the part exactly. And I will play it until I get it right for the videos. So I'll show you that. Oh, and doesn't it go? It doesn't do it. Okay, well, for the video, I add this little. But better than that. Something like that. I do something like that in the video. I thought I kept it for the actual track. I guess I didn't. Where's YouTube? Come here, YouTube. There we are. All right. Like, you will. Once I get my Dropbox up and running, I will find a way to give you one of these packs, or I'll give you these packs, man. Like, they're just gathering dust on my hard. Like Curtis says, they're just gathering dust on the hard drive. And I need to. Okay, no, we're good. I thought I closed YouTube. I really want to make more, and I want to make more quickly. But I don't want the quality to suffer. I want it to be exactly, the good stuff you're hearing. And I don't want it to be repetitive. I want it to be something fresh, something you hadn't gotten before. And then that's kind of the hope with this new John Barry style pack. Ooh, goodness. The same thing with the voice, right? Like, I want there to be different things. Something you typically don't get in a sample pack, but rather something that sounds like it's off of a vinyl that you found at a record store. I'll give you every sample, including the ones that didn't make the cut, which you can have fun with too. Even if I didn't have fun with them, you'll be able to have fun with them. But thank you for coming by. You've made my night. You have yourself a beautiful night, and
I'm gonna get some sleep. You get some sleep too. We're probably somewhere down the line. We gotta wake up. I definitely need to wake up. I need to get more Diet Coke. Caffeine definitely helped, but you helped me stay awake. This was fun. Let's do this again. Have yourself a beautiful night. You take care. I'll see you tomorrow. We're gonna do this again. If I'm not insanely sleepy and I need a nap, I'll be here. At least for a little while before the kid goes. During the kid's nap or after he goes to bed. At least for a little while. I'll see you soon. Have a great night.